own thing.
To sleep, keep on feeling her, feeling like how we were, something I can't see. Don't know why I feel we're slipping. Maybe I'm just a boy you're tripping. Maybe I'm just a boy you're tripping. I'm
Good evening, everyone. Sorry for looking like a complete lighthead. It's April 30th, and you're all welcome to the first out of what might end up being a bunch of several rehearsal streams. Basically, Eurovision is happening. I kind of feel like I just started talking and I feel like, okay, I got a lot of stuff to say, and then I just look at myself and I can't deal with the fact that the light is just covering my entire face. So, quick intermission in 10 seconds, so I'll be right back. This might be better. It is absolutely better. I'm sitting a little bit more in the shadows, but I prefer this way more because, yeah, well, you know, it's the professional streaming content that you're all coming here for. Okay, we got rehearsals today, and this guy, me, I haven't seen anything. I've been keeping away from like everything related to Eurovision today. I've had other stuff to do basically, but I haven't kept up with anything, so I think that that's what we're. Well, you're basically gonna see what I think of everything now for the first time. And you're gonna do it with me in real time because I don't know anything about it. I see some people in the chat are telling me which ones do look good, but yeah, I'm gonna make my own mind up on what I think looks good. Apparently, JH3 Sweden's rehearsal video isn't up yet. Well, no biggie. We got some time. I'm not really sure. Like, do we have both photos and videos, or how does this work? How can I access? Like, you have to help me out a little bit here. How can I access everything in the most convenient way possible, so that I can make sure that I see everything that all of you have seen, and like on what websites and stuff? Because I've prepared. I prepared basically Eurovision World. I took a quick look on their website just to see the kind of schedule, and then I figured the official Eurovision website, they had some blog thing. And Capski tells me Eurovision blog post. So I guess I'm on the right spot. Lord Hangervos says TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I hope that's not gonna be an issue, but basically, let's just make sure that you can see what I can see. I'm gonna open up Eurovision World first, and what happens if I do that? Ah, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna move myself. Yeah, that's good. Something like that. All right. So basically, what I found here is the rehearsal schedule, and from what I understood, basically today people have been rehearsing until 7 p.m. I guess 7 p.m. British Standard Time, right? So 8 p.m. for me, and that's passed like over an hour ago. So I guess everyone has rehearsed today. Awesome, and I'm looking forward to reading some stuff about it. I don't think we got a lot of other information on this website, if I'm completely honest. It's just before the first rehearsal, each country gets instructions on safety, yada yada yada. Each delegation goes to the viewing room to see the recording of the rehearsal. Here, any changes on visuals, camera work, choreography will be discussed. After this, there will be a makeup consultation and the press meet and greet takes place. Yeah, simple stuff. This has happened today. We've got 4, 6, 8, 10 countries who have already rehearsed. Wow, it's going fast. And I guess we have 10 tomorrow, and that's 11 on Tuesday. And then wow, it's like every day is gonna be stacked basically, and well, I'm here for it. I think all of you are as well, and there's excitement in the air. Of course, the Eurovision, the first semi-final is only 10 days away, so tomorrow we'll be down in the single digits for the countdown. Basically, what I thought, I found this live blog here on Eurovision's official website. And basically, yeah, we've got. Alright, so this is the last post. That was 30 minutes ago. I think we have to go down all the way to the bottom to see the first blog post. Good morning, Euro fans. I guess that's a message to us. I would assume. I think we're just gonna let me just make sure that everything is visible. It's not really that visible because, wait, can I do? What if I do? Does this look good? It looks kind of really bad, but is it better if I do it like this? Because it's not blocking out anything. Let me know if this is actually better and it looks better for you. Because then you can see both the chat very clearly, you can see me very clearly, and you can see all of the text on the screen as well really clearly. So please let me know if that's the case. Before I start, I guess I can start reading the first post. Good morning, well, good evening to all of you, excluding all of you over in America, where I guess good day. Hello Eurovision fandom, and a warm welcome to our very first Eurovision 2023 live blog. I guess this is the first time they do it. Heidi will be leading the charge today, bringing you all the latest news, gossip, and backstage happenings from the Liverpool Arena. If you're new here, the live blog is the place to get a peek behind the scenes at today's first rehearsals. These happen behind closed doors, so the artists have the space to polish their performances, but we have special access. So for now, it's just our words, followed later by some photos and an exclusive 30-second TikTok clip of each first rehearsal, which we'll post a link to later. Alright, cool. Who's rehearsing today? We already kind of went through this. It's Norway, Malta, Serbia, Latvia, Portugal, Ireland, Croatia, Switzerland, Moldova, Sweden. And yeah, it's basically the 10 first songs from the first semi, so yeah. I think everyone, all of you probably already know all of this stuff, but I'll cover it just in case. Excitement levels, yeah, I guess we're kind of excited. I mean, it's I never really seem to actually like build up the excitement levels until like the day that it actually happens. I feel like everything is just kind of, it's thrown at us in such a rapid pace that I can't really comprehend it. And then when I finally sit down on Tuesday to watch the first semi, that's when the excitement actually starts coming in. Sasha has downloaded TikTok for this. Well, the ambitious you've put yourself through. Oh, Israel is normally before Moldova. Okay, I didn't really memorize the running order, so okay. Israel has been postponed till tomorrow, I guess. Alright. Welcome to the Liverpool Arena. I actually haven't really paid attention to what the arena looks like. I know they released images of it like the other day, but I think it looks good, doesn't it? I'm liking these like circles in the roof. It's quite nice, and also how it's kind of I don't know. It has like an aesthetically pleasing look to it. I think very smooth, very shapy. It's I like the what do you call it, like the smooth curves of everything. I mean, circles are good, and and also like what do you call it, like crescents. It looks smooth. I like it, and the actual color scheme that they have going for them this year is obviously awful, but it kind of looks cool here on the stage when the lights are kind of put like this. Oh yeah, the stage is quite small. You're right. It's a very small stage, but I don't think you need much more of that. Obviously, like if we're just talking stages, like the what's your favorite stage? Like we should just start there. We got a lot of things to cover today, and we're gonna be here for a while. So let's just start with that. What's your favorite stage? I have a feeling like 2014 looked really great with the massive like 3D structure behind, with all of these like boxes and stuff. It had like a glass feeling to it, and of course they had the whole thing with the flags being in this kind of glass shape as well. And I'm also really fond of 2018 with the bridges. I kind of like that as well. Not sure if this will be one that will really like just stick to my memory and really remember that like that greatly as much as 2014 and 2018, but I like the look of it. I'm kind of feeling like this circle in the middle, it's like kind of reminiscent of what where Salvador stood in 2017. Just kind of because I'm assuming like the audience will surround this, will have like a standing audience. And he says 95 and 97. I honestly like. Obviously, like the stages these days are much more expensive and stuff, but 97 is a great shout. That stage is absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful stage, really. A lot of people say 2014, 2016. A lot of people like as well. 2015 also had like a bunch of circles, didn't they? It was like a really round shape thing going for them there. Yeah, just kind of read here. We're watching today's rehearsals from the green room area in front of the stage. Right now, the sofas are quite comfy, but ask us again in 10 hours. We're also very taken with the heart-shaped table in each green room pod. They are purple and wrapped in faux fur, and we're already plotting how we can smuggle one home. No water features or live plants this year, but the curved lighting rig over the stage is spectacular. So much rainbow neon. Yeah, I'm liking these, like the curved lighting rig. That's well said. Yeah, what country was it that had the water, like the little fountain? Was that last year, or am I already forgetting? I don't remember, but there was a year when there was like water coming out of the stage. I really don't remember the year, but I kind of liked that too. So yeah, help me out with that one. I've already forgotten. Okay, first up this morning is Norway. I was reading first up this morning is Norway. Like, oh no, not Norway, but of course we're excited for Norway. Oh, it was last year, yeah. Okay, with the water, yeah. I figured, but time goes fast, you know. First up this morning is Alessandra from Norway, who'll be opening the first semi-final with her operatic Scandi banger, okay, Queen of Kings. The rehearsal will be starting in a few minutes, but in the meantime you can find out more about Alessandra on the link below. Oh, we can go. Should we read up on the contestants? I don't really know that much about them, but I mean, because we've got like 10 artists today, should we actually read up on them a little bit? Get to know the artists to kind of just put ourselves closer to everything that's going on. Let me know what you think of that. The most British thing Alessandra has ever done is put milk in her tea. Note to all international visitors planning a trip to Liverpool in the next couple of weeks: you ask for tea, it's going to contain milk unless you specify others. But it's lovely that way, so embrace the milky goodness. I mean, okay. I put milk in my tea too. I didn't know that was a British thing, but the more we know, the more we know. It is operatic because it goes on for hours. No, don't need to read about them. Okay, it's up to you, Groot. I don't mind. We don't have to read about them. I can do it in my own time. It's gonna get too dragged out otherwise. I think I'm not gonna keep you all night. I'll read up on them some other time. Norway takes to the stage. So what are we going to see today? It's going to be the sackcloth and chain. Should I read about them first before seeing the images? Should I? I kind of feel like I want to see the images first without getting all of these hints. I can understand that this is an exciting way to put it when you what do you call it? Like when you present it in real time. But now obviously everything has always been mentioned. Some people say context is always valuable and I should read up on the artists. We can just cover it really, really quick. Okay, let's get to know Alessandra. No, let's not get to know Norway. I don't need to know that. I know what Norway is. How can I know about her? Oh, God, what's going on? Alessandra. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is not so much. We can read this. This is very very short and concise. Alessandra is a Norwegian-Italian singer-songwriter who is fast becoming a household name thanks to her debut single, Eurovision entry Queen of Kings, racking up over 25 million streams at the time of writing and already making her TikTok royalty. Okay. The song has taken on a life of its own after Alessandra triumphed at the Norwegian national final. We know this. It was co-written by herself, Norwegian composer Henning Olerud, globe-trotting ghostwriter Linda Dale, and writer-producer Stanley Fernandez, who has released tracks with 2021 stars Tix and Flo Rida. Alessandra says the song carries a message of self-love and that she wants to inspire listeners of all ages and all genders to embody their inner Queen of Kings. Alright. Short but sweet. We got the lyrics down here. I don't really feel like reading that. But yeah. Okay, we learned something. Did we learn something? Not really, but still. We read up a little bit. No, please, no cheesy context, just pics and TikToks. Okay. Alright. Let's talk about staging in terms of treadmills, giant trumpets, hamster wheels. Yeah. Neat graphic. There's a huge LED backdrop and a lighting rig that curves up over the stage. Also, we now have a close-up of the fur-clad tables in each green room pod. Obsessed. Okay, well, looks nice. Looks nice. Does look comfy as well. Pyro update. Yeah, we don't... Okay. When are we going to see the images? Oh, Norway gallery's up. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright. Norway. First rehearsal. Alessandra rehearsing Queen of Kings. And can we get these in full screen? It's gonna look like this. I hope that looks fine on the... Oh no, this does not look good the way I changed the layout for all of you. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do something like... it can... Why can't you get them in full... I don't want to see this down here. I want them in full... What do you call it? I want them in full screen. Can you get them in full screen? Anyone knows? What if I do this? I can't do that on every photo though. No, we're not doing that. Alright. Okay, we actually are because it's easier to see. Alright. Oh, I don't need to zoom in that much. Let's keep it like... Oh, God. Sorry for all of this mess. Okay, we're gonna keep it like that. Something like... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Can you do dark mode? Oh, on the browser? Wait, how do I do that? Dark mode. How do you even do that? Settings. Appearance. Surely it should be on appearance, shouldn't it? Okay. I don't know how to do dark mode. Top right. Okay, top right, then what? There's like nothing on options. Oh wait, you can change theme. Maybe I can find some dark theme here. Maybe that would make it look better. Morpheon dark. Okay, let's install this. Sorry for this. Okay, that's darker at least. All right, maybe this looks better for you. That looks better. It's darker at least. So yeah. All right. Well, she's dressed up in some kind of, well, I mean, I don't really remember how it looked in the national final, but it's not too dissimilar, is it? You know what? Let's actually keep it the way they present it, because if they present it this way, then that's the way we're gonna see them, I guess. Next photo. All right, I remember. What's it called? I remember that she had like this like something similar, didn't she? Nice lighting. It's the black and a little bit of blue from the spotlights, which is quite nice. This one looks very different though. It looks very grand. I think like we need to open this one in full screen here. It's not like high resolution on these photos, which is kind of sad. I would have loved for these to be like really high resolution, but they're really not. Quite a massive shot here, really. Are they gonna have like this, what's it called, like this composition as well in the cinematography here? Because it feels like a bit like like they just tilted the camera upwards and it looks a bit odd. I'm not really so sold on that kind of shot. Should definitely be, you know, turn it down a little bit. But sure. What other photos? Oh, that's a good shot. That's a cool shot. I like that. It's kind of like giving off a little bit of a purple color in it as well, I'd say, with the spots behind. That looks great. It's a really good shot. Really great. Okay, so she's taking off this cloak thing. Okay, I don't really remember how it looked in the national final, but it's very similar, isn't it? I think. I'm not too much on like just outfits and stuff. I want some choreography and stuff like that. This is a good shot as well. Really like enhanced the shadows here. This is also like a really like weird angle. Like the camera should be down a little bit more. Sarah, come on, turn the camera down a little bit. Oh, they've got glow sticks behind her. All right, so we're really going with a black and white theme with a little bit of blue in it. This is a great lighting. Great lighting. It looks like a bit empty, but it's like really just reliant on all of the shadows everywhere, which makes it like it becomes shadows and highlights, which is quite nice. It looks pleasant. Some interesting thing going on in the hair there as well, and the necklace, I guess. Okay, having some kind of 3D structures as well. Similarly, they're definitely going at it with the sticks here. Nice lighting. I like the lighting concept. Have we gone all the way through? I think we've seen all of them now, right? All right. That was Norway. It looks interesting. It's looking like it's just gonna rely on the same 3 colors throughout, really, which is not an issue for me, at least. I think it looks quite nice. Looking forward to seeing the video. Watch the TikToks made for each rehearsal. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I was thinking we're gonna do the images first. Or should we just do them at like the same, like we do Norway and then we're done with Norway and then we move on to Malta, images and performance? Let me know what you think we should do there. We might just actually do but then I have to find, can't you just have like a Norway segment? What if I click on Norway here? Does it take me to everything Norway related? No, it doesn't. Can we just get to like everything that has no? Oh, this is a mess. This website is just sending me up and down. Come on, stop. Norway. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the music video, I assume. Okay, I don't really know how to fix this. Let's see, if we've seen the photos from Norway, let's just see if I can find the video to Norway as well. I guess this is it from TikTok. Oh shit! Wait, wait. How should we do? Okay, wait. Oh, you should just follow the order the blog post has. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're going for the order they're doing. All right, so we got Malta next up. Images from Malta. Wanted a full screen. Like, I hate when you have a full screen link. You don't want to see it like this. You want to see it in actual full screen. Come on. Is that Destiny in the background? Is it a cutout or what? That's Fabrizio, isn't it? Fabrizio, what's his name? Fabrizio Faniello? Have they taken cutouts from previous Maltese Eurovision entries and put them in the background? That's really funny if they have done that. That's really funny if they've done that. Okay, of course he's got his sweater, we got the sax. It looks great with the structures behind here. This looks absolutely insane. Okay, it is cutouts. This is fun. Oh my. This has great potential. It looks perfect, honestly. I love it. The playfulness with all of the structures behind, the colors of it, this massive dance with I guess Saturn here in the background, looking kind of like a disco ball, and all of the strobe lights. We've got the couch here. We've got a park bench. It looks great. It looks really, really great. I like this a lot. We got a car as well. The busker. We're driving. This is like taking their effort from the national final and just boosting it entirely. This looks great. Love it. Are we supposed to know all of these people? I'm not sure who this is. But this has to be... Is that from 2015? Maybe? And I guess this is Kiara. From 2005, that effort is, right? With the red dress, I think. I love the party hats as well. Looks so unbothered. Yeah, this is great. I'm very fond of the staging. This is a great concept, and they definitely needed it to to stand out and to actually give themselves a chance. Not a lot to go through. Oh, we've got some like pixel art on the pillows. I don't really know what that is. Is that like an amplifier or? Well, I don't know. Colors are great anyway. These are some great angles as well, though. I think. It looks great. Looks really great. I like this. I like this. Malta, you're doing exactly what you should do, for sure. That's a good one. Let's see. Is this? They didn't say anything about it, but what did they say about Malta? Did they say anything? Change of style is Malta. It's a song about social anxiety and quitting the party and going home to dance in your sweater. We've all been there, Malta. You can find out more about the band and their journey from busking on the streets of Valletta to the huge Eurovision stage on the link below. All three members of the busker are dog owners. Jean is dad to Ringo the Beagle. Sean is the proud owner of Tinu the French Bulldog, and Dave has 3 rescue dogs called Mowgli, Cookie, and Notch. Or Nooch, I don't know. So by our calculations, that's 5... What's going on? What's going on this website? Did something happen? Like, did they post something and then just kick me out? Okay, I don't know where I am anymore. 5 busker hounds in total. Great. Alright. Okay, let's move on. Serbia. Or should... it's gonna be so messy if I read up on everything as well. Like, it's such a split up whole, like, post. Everything is everywhere, kind of. Let's read up quickly on them. The band began by busking on the streets of Malta. Jean-Paul was one of the band's founders before Sean soon joined, adding a retro saxophone vibe. And then after a shake-up of various band members, Dave Jr. completed the lineup 3 years ago. Since then, they've performed at festivals, headlined major events, and toured across several European countries. The band is a little bit of soul, a little bit of pop, and a little bit of funk. Their signature sound has even won them the honor of Love in Music Awards Best Album of the Year. The indie pop band won Malta's national final, a song that explores social anxiety and more specifically leaving a party to spend time with friends in a more comfortable setting. Amen to that. Alright, nice. Nicely put. We're moving on. Who's next? Looks great. I'm really excited for Norway. I'm really excited for... Or not Norway, Malta. I'm excited for Norway too, of course, but Malta... I'm really happy that it looks so great and that I've actually had some, like... effort being put into their performance as well. It looks fantastic. Okay, yeah, we don't need to read about it. We've seen the images. Serbia. Next up to rehearse this morning is Serbia's Luke Black singing his atmospheric track Samo mi se spava. Luke has a growing global fan base. He's recently completed a sellout tour of China. Really? The app Luke uses the most is the calculator, which tells us that Luke is the guy who always gets stuck with working out the split of the bill after dinner with friends. Every group needs a Luke. Alright. Let's see. Luke's unique brand of indie techno-pop has won him the title of the Serbian pop alchemist in the eyes of his domestic media. And internationally, he's proving to be one of his country's most sought-after exports. In the last 12 months, he's performed both a sold-out tour in China and created a techno-opera style show in Berlin's Berghain, the world's most famous nightclub for electronic music. I've never heard of it, and it's apparently the world's most famous nightclub for electronic music. Oh well. Creating fresh crossover melodies, Luke uses classic pop influences as his canvas, which he then paints over with experimental, electronic, and indie sounds. This reflects the broad spectrum of his influences, which include Queen, Elton John, Stromae, Lady Gaga, Maria Callas, and Eartha Kitt. Luke is driven to shape his own destiny, working tirelessly to create his music, which is at its heart authentic and creative with storytelling wrapped in cinematic sounds. Nicely put. We're gonna see some images from that one now, I guess. Oh, come on, what's going on this? This website is so confusing to use. Okay, I won't touch anything. You do what you gotta do, website, and then I'll touch something again. Serbia or smoking? Alright, well, are you ready for Latvia? No, because I want to see the photos first. Oh, this is so annoying. Why are you posting about Latvia before posting the photos? Okay, let's take a look at the photos. That looks... Huh. I need to see this one. What is he even lying in? Like, the shape of it is... That's really intriguing. I'm liking that. Solid lighting as well. What even is that? Looks cool, though. It's like a flower? Looks great, though. Oh, they're incorporating... Whoa, it's the red and what... Dude. Oh my god, I hate that the... what's it called? The resolution is awful. That looks great. I love the colors of that. Red, black, and white. I did not expect that. I thought they were really gonna hammer home with the blue. Wow, yeah, that's... I also like how the layout with the what's it called? Like the shapes are covered in red, and then we got the white, like the spotlights, completely white. Oh yeah, it's like all of the contrasts with the colors as well throughout this looks really fascinating to me. Of course, they've incorporated the concept with the tubes going into things on their backs. Yeah, I'm thinking this one's gonna do what it wants. Looks really great. Kind of choreography going in here as well. We of course know what we're gonna get with the performance. This is a great part of the song, even when it really like goes in for the final chorus, and the choreography kind of kicks up a gear as well. And with the backdrop there, it's nice. It's really lovely with the reds. And how they also like incorporate, like, I'm loving like the tonal shifts in the colors throughout as well. How we got like this opening shot completely black in the background. We got all of the blues. We got this really bright white, and of course this shot is just mad. That's great. That's great. I'm really looking forward to seeing that one when we're getting to that. Latvia. We're gonna read a little bit about Latvia, which is next. Are you ready for Latvia? Time for another band, and this time it's Latvian alt-rock 4-piece Southern Lights with their song Aya. The song is sung in English, but the title is in Latvian. Apparently Aya doesn't have a direct translation, but it evokes the feeling of a Latvian folk song. While we're waiting for the rehearsal to start, you can find out more about Southern Lights on the link below. Southern Lights' answer to the question what's the most British thing you've ever done is having a beer at the airport even though it's before 8 AM. Your live blog team is now carrying that shame on behalf of all Brits. Is that a typically British thing? I mean, I've done that too, so I don't really know. Alright. After winning the public vote in Latvia's selection, this quartet of friends is heading to Liverpool. Andrejs Reinis Tsitmanis takes lead vocals, and Kerlis Vertins plays the bass, while Kerlis Matis Tsitmanis rocks out on guitar, and Martins Matis Tsimitis plays the drums. Well, yeah, okay, I'm never gonna complain about a French title again. Latvian names, not my specialty. This song has got a deep meaning and is written in English to give words of comfort to more people. The band says, witnessing the dark events in the world and people's lives ruined by evil, we could not remain indifferent. But the song's title is in their native Latvian, with a word they say is impossible to translate and which gives the feeling of a Latvian folk song. Southern Lights are one of the most streamed artists in Latvia and have released three studio albums since forming in 2012 as students at music school. Yeah, I mean, we of course have their effort in 2018, Just Fine, which has some incredibly tangible lyrics. So of course they've got a purpose with what they're doing. I'm looking forward to some images from this. It's time for lunch, and then we got I want to see the images first. We're gonna move on to Norway's clip, but we want to see the images first. Did not expect it to look so big. It never really like lit up this much in Supernova. Massive lighting though, of course. I like how they've actually brought the lamps with them, but this color with all of this blue, I'm not so sure. It's like gray, blue, and white. wonder like at what part of the song they're gonna go for this lighting, because I think like this warm orange and golden kind of vibe that they have in the national final, that looks too good to just kind of not use. Yeah, okay, I'm not really getting much from that image. He's wearing black. Okay, they still got a little bit of this color going on stage here. Yeah, as you can see, they've gone for this warm orange tone as well. It's just that part there with all of the blue. I'm not like really sure. I'm not sure when they're gonna put that blue part in. This is great. Oh no, I don't want to. Oh, come on, I don't want to save it. I want to open it. It's like incredibly like red. It's like really difficult for them because obviously their stage is much bigger here than it was in the national final. So it's a bit, what's it called, like difficult to really compare. This is like it's a nice color grading, but it's not the it's not the orange that I'm very sorry. I just have to check something here. It's not like the orange that I've grown to love so much from their national final performance. Of course, it's still there, but it's relying a lot on different colors as well. This looks beautiful, though. The stage really comes to life when you look at it like this. It's beautiful. Nice with the spotlights as well, but I'm not like sure if you really needed them to be white and blue. I really think you should rely on the orange and like these warmer colors way more. Like when you go for close-ups, that's of course when it's really gonna come into its own, I think. I'm not so sold on these spotlights. I'm not sure. I don't really like the blue. Looks a lot better in the videos than in the photos, to be fair. Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to see what you're talking about. Yeah, their official costumes got lost in Germany. Yeah, okay, good, because I mean, this didn't really look that up, but yeah, of course this is not going to be his stage clothes. Alright, well, we'll see. I just hope the best for them. Like, I want everything to be perfect for Latvia, really. I'm not sold on this. Like, it's a massive shot. It looks impressive, but I'm not sold with the color combination of the... Like, these... The lamps are, like... They're the part here, you know? They're the thing that you're gonna remember, and they're being completely overshadowed in this massive wide shot with just a bunch of blue, white, grayish... spotlights covering everything. I'm not sold. I'll be honest, I'm not sold. But I mean, it's too early to tell. But I'm not convinced. That's what I'm gonna enjoy from it. Okay, does that mean that we're gonna check out Norway's first rehearsal? I think it does. I'm gonna put on. So you're gonna have like. I hope that it's not gonna be too loud for you. If it is, okay, what's going on here? I don't know how TikTok works. I feel like my grandmother. If I do this, okay, I think that looks good though, doesn't it? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I got it in full screen. Okay, I'm gonna put on my headphones. You're gonna hear it as well. I hope it's not gonna be too loud for you. I hope you like they won't strike me down on YouTube either. Okay, let's see. Let's lower that volume a little bit. Alright. Oh, people said good volume, then I lowered it. I'll bump it up a little bit again. Alright. Well, we got a lot of choreography going on. She's very still in the middle though. Yeah, massive light show. Oh, we got some red as well.
It was super fun.
Huh.
Too funny because the last whistle we were like,
Looks decent.
I started laughing and then I got into the character again. It was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again.
Okay. Okay, wait. Let's actually see. If I pause, can I just jump around a little bit? Okay, this is good. Oh, TikTok, you're doing well. No, come on. Let's see. What do we have anything that we need to mention? I'm not so sure. Of course, we don't really get like the great shots. I think nice little light show here before the chorus. That's nice synchronization as well with the choreography. It looks great. Looks really great. I'm not like floored by it, but it looks decent. It looks decent. Okay. Yeah, let's close TikTok for now. Okay. Yeah, looks decent. Latvia gallery. Okay, next up, Portugal. We're back from lunch and it's time for Portugal. One of the great things about this year's Eurovision is how many unique styles and performances there are, and Portugal is no exception. Mimikat's cabaret style number is called Ai Corazão, which translates as Oh Heart. It's the first of several heart-based songs in this year Eurovision this year. While they're setting up the stage for Mimikat's first rehearsal, you can read a bit about her on the link below. If Mimikat was at a fun fair, we'd find her at the churros truck. And now we really fancy some churros. Can we get some delivered to the Liverpool Arena? No. Let's see. Described as having a sassy, badass stage presence, Mimikat, otherwise known as Marisa Mena, likes to marry her soulful voice with catchy melodies in the songs she writes. She's been singing and recording since the age of 9, but burst onto the scene big time in 2014 with the release of her critically acclaimed debut album For You. This year has a lot in store for the singer-songwriter, as well as heading to Liverpool. She'll be busting out a new album, which will obviously feature Ai Corazão, which she wrote and co-produced with Luis Pereira. For anyone wondering, Mimikat does indeed have a cat. Their name is Brownie. Well, alright. Okay, that's a little bit about Portugal. Okay. There's some stuff. Oh, we're gonna go to Malta right away. I don't like the way that this is posted. They're posted in such a weird order. Where are the images for okay, we're gonna wait with Portugal. We're gonna check some videos first. Sorry. Sorry for everyone who was hyped about Portugal, but we're gonna start with Malta here. I'm actually really excited to see what this one looks like. What's going on out here? I don't know what. Why would I care about this stuff? There's a Donald Duck theory. Why would I care? Okay. We're just gonna focus on what's here. But why is that being suggested to me? Or okay. Well, okay. Let's see what Malta's got going for them here.
Hey everyone, we are the Busker from Malta.
All right.
Dance our own party.
Well, they're happy to be here.
Our first rehearsal. We just got our facts checked and we're just happy to go on stage. Let's do it. Let's have some fun, guys. Let's go.
Oh,
What's up, brother? Let's have some fun.
okay. That's some great props, really. That's a lot of fun. It is what we expect it to be, but it's really great. I love like the smooth movement on the backing drop as well.
That was fun!
Alright. They got a shot with this. They for sure got a shot. Turn the volume up a bit. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I mean, you've seen them before, right? So I don't need to put it really like massively high up in the volume. Okay. Like there was something. Okay, like help me out. Is this the 2011 guy, or is it someone else that I should know? This is Ira Losco, right? I think from 2002. Regardless, let's see. I love his shirt too, by the way. He's not, like the singer is not the only one with a good sweater. Your sweater needs it's not quite there. It's a solid 6.5, but it's when the rest of your band has a couple of 10s, then you're falling behind, man. Obviously really synchronized. It's nice. The backdrops are good. We of course got the I just noticed when it said dance here, like the shot after, it's this like royalty free neon backdrop. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Looks like he had some issues getting his sweater off completely. I don't know. But the colors are great, the light show is great, the choreography is fantastic, charisma's there. Lots of fun. They got a chance. They absolutely got a chance of making it. But then it's also, like Latvia didn't make it last year. And they did everything that they were supposed to do as well. But I'm not so sure. I wish for the best for them. It's a tough semi, but yeah. Should we move on by checking out the Donald Duck theory? He has anger management. He has PTSD from World War II. That's why he's dressed up as a sailor. Mate, when you came up with this theory, were you really proud of what you put together? No, you weren't. Okay, we're moving on. Ireland. It's really difficult to keep up with everything that's going on here, but okay. There's a lot of different posts about different stuff. We haven't gone to Portugal yet. We have a few videos left to check. But okay. It's time for Ireland. We've already had 2 all-male bands today, and here's a third. This time it's Ireland's Wild Youth, who are 4 mates from Dublin, who've been making music since 2018. Their song We Are One is the kind of uplifting sing-along inspo anthem that going to keep the party going. Halfway through this first semi-final. Want to know more about Wild Youth? Of course you do. Just click on the link below. The song that's guaranteed to get Wild Youth on the dance floor, September. Proper disco classic, and we like their style. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'd join you for that one. Okay. He's got the freaking Empire State Building on his shirt. That's something. Formed in Dublin in 2018, this band of 4 friends combine rock with catchy pop harmonies. Their energetic performances have led to a string of hit songs and the aim of any pop group, #1 hits. If you haven't seen them performing on television, you might have caught them supporting megastars on tour. They've warmed up crowds for the likes of Niall Horan, Lewis Capaldi, and Sarah Larsson. It's with 2 S's, by the way. But okay. Frontman Conor O'Donohoe, how do you pronounce that? O'Donohoe? Serves up passionate vocals and pens most of the band's songs. David Whelan takes to the keys, Edward Porter riffs on the guitar, and Callum McAdam beats the drums. Wild Youth won their place to represent Ireland through the Late Late Show, fighting off fierce competition, including an entry from Public Image Limited. Why do you have to mention that? Why not mention they fought off the entry from what were they called? What's it called? Caught in the Rain? Was it called Caught in the Rain? Down in the Rain? I don't remember what it was called. That was the standout from the selection. Okay. We read some stuff about Ireland. We're gonna move on to whatever comes up next here. It's Serbia's first rehearsal. We're gonna check that. I don't know what's going on. Apparently we're on Croatia now for some reason. Serbia's first rehearsal. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, nothing happened. Nothing's happening. See if we can see this one.
We're about to have the first rehearsal, and we're listening to Malta in the in-ear monitors. We're so happy that this song is before us. Just to dance and unwind and relax, and I can't wait to step on the huge stage for the first time in my life. I'm really excited, and thank you so much.
Oh yeah, just don't help. Got some smoke coming out of the outfits as well. new.
But the first rehearsal was amazing. It's quite tough to perform on a huge stage, but we're getting there. The third rehearsal was better than the first one. So yeah, we'll keep.
Looks great. Looks really good. Like it. I like it. Please let me know the stream is working for all of you. Because it's lagging on my phone. I hope it's working. Seems like it is. Okay, sorry. This looks really promising. I'm very fond of the way that it looks. It's very similar to, obviously, like the national final. It's the same kind of colors. Didn't really see much of that shot that really like interested me quite a lot when we watched the images. But of course, we know that the red is going to be there towards the end, during the final chorus. Like that shot, I don't really remember. Let's see if I can find it again, because it works so conveniently. This. Oh, come on, what's going on? Was a bit laggy. Was some seconds ago. Yeah, it's lagging for people. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay. Oh God, come on. What is this? Give me a second. Give me a second. People, it's working fine for people. That's good. It's just that there's an issue on my end because the websites aren't really loading up. But okay, okay, here we go. This image. Where does that come from? Like, when is this happening in the song? Oh, I want to see more now. I want to know when this happens. It's obviously going to be towards the end, right? When everything becomes red there at the end. No, I don't want to log in to TikTok. Stop. I mean, it is what we expected it, but this part, like with walking out here and the backing dancers has some kind of choreography going on here as well, which is kind of new. Quite fond of that. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Don't really have much more to say about it just yet. Like, we get like the smallest snippets. We don't really see that much of it, but it looks good, I'd say. We'll move on. Let's see what the next post is all about. We've seen Malta, we've seen Serbia. Portugal's gallery. Okay, that's the next one. Yeah, the flower that looks like a shell. That's what it's supposed to be, I guess. Looks like a shell, but it is a flower. I guess. Yeah, utilizing the runway. Yeah, it was a runway, right, that they were walking out on. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the images here. I'm liking to look at the images more because it's more convenient. However, I hate the fact that they laid it out like this. Nice, kind of how everyone's wearing the same color here. It's not really like giving that. Huh? I'm not so sure. Like the thing with the national final was that everything became very minuscule, and everything felt quite contained. I'm not so sure on this. Well, obviously it's just images, but where's the props? Where are the props? This isn't gonna be the same thing, you know. It's a lot of red. We got some purple there as well. Not sold on the blue. Like, why is every country using this blue, gray, boring lighting? It's gonna get really old very fast. Yeah, I mean, it looks great, but like the thing with this one was the props as well. Like, that was a massive part of it that made me really like it. I'm not sure yet, but obviously we're gonna see the clip. But this looks really empty. And that was like the only thing that I thought, like, Portugal, at least it's gonna be like really intense to watch and actually have like a lot of stuff going on stage. Obviously we still got the choreography and everything, but I miss the props, man. and ditch these lights. This lighting's better. This gives off more warmth. It makes it stand out from the rest as well. Don't want these gray lights. There's a nice touch with the red down there. Nice silhouettes as well. That kind of works. But I'm not sold on this. I've got to be honest. I love the song. I love the performance that we saw in the national final. But I'm not sold. I'm gonna have to wait for the clip there. I'm not impressed yet. Sorry. It is what it is. Alright, moving on to reading some stuff about Croatia. And now for something completely different, not just from Ireland, but from, well, everything else that has ever graced the Eurovision stage, really. And when we say different, we mean entirely bonkers and amazing, obviously. Fun fact, in answer to our question about how long it's acceptable to wear the same pair of socks for, Let3 replied, "If I'm wearing my socks, I can wear them forever. They are even getting better when you wear them for a long time. I change them when the good smell goes bad, but all other socks I change every 6 hours." We're not sure which member of Let3 this was, but we'll try to find out by using the backstage sniff test. Or maybe we can ask San Marino's peaked jacks to smell them like an animal. That was terrible. Alright, let's read. Let3 come from Rijeka, the birthplace of Croatia's punk scene, where they quickly gained a reputation for merging energetic performances with live art, social commentary, over-the-top theatrics, and outlandish costumes. Sounds about right. Frontman Zoran Prodanovic Prilja started out in the band Umjetnici Ulice before joining with bass guitarist Damir Martinovic Merle to form Let2 in 1986, which eventually evolved into Let3 when they added a new member. You don't say. This established and much loved group have released 10 albums, one of which, Nečuveno, Unheard, quickly sold out despite the record being completely blank. What do you mean, there are no songs on it? In Croatia, the band are known for their provocative performances and are no strangers to shocking audiences by performing in the nude. We've no doubt Croatian broadcaster HRT are carefully going through the Eurovision rulebook with the boys right now. Yeah, let's hope so. Alright, we're gonna see the images very soon. But yeah, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Alright, Croatia takes to the stage. Tractor emoji. Alright, okay. Oh, Latvia. Latvia, come on. I'm excited about this one. Okay, okay. Alright. We're excited about this one. I'm bumping up the volume. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Those backgrounds are great.
We are
Okay. Why is this recommended? I've just listened to one of the most beautiful songs that we have this year. And what is recommended to me to watch afterwards? Nothing like a glute pump in a dress.
we are
Just leave you all to think of that. And why do we need to have TikTok for this? I don't need to watch all of this stuff. Okay, so first, obviously, okay, the final part of the song, a lot will just come down to, what's it called? What's it called? I'm just trying to, what's people talking about in the chat? What's sus? I don't know. I don't understand. The algorithm knows your heart, Groot. I mean, I don't have an account, so I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's talk real talk here about Latvia. It's a tricky one. Obviously, like the final part of the song, this part, it's all gonna come down to like the image composition here. Like the actual cinematography of this, like how is this gonna be presented? Because we can't have this look like massive, because that's gonna kill kind of like the intimacy of this moment in the song. So like it's very hard to tell from just like these clips from people in the audience, because this is a performance that's meant to be seen on the screen. Definitely though, the very interesting part here is I think, yeah, this is a great segment, like with the lights in the background. This color grading looks great, but also this part, I think the blue lights work in this part, because this is like towards the end with the high note, right? Wait. Oh no, it's like down for the breakdown. But I thought, wait, is that earlier? Wait. Where's the high note? Is it here? No. Oh yeah, here! Okay. Because this... that works, like the blue in this part, I think that works. I think that works, like from this angle at least, but it's difficult to say. I feel like we're kind of losing a little bit of magic from like the kind of claustrophobic tone that it has. But it's all gonna come down to like the camera shots and everything, I think. It's well arranged and it's like well put together here. There was like one part, I kind of like this concept as well of him using the catwalk, walking out here. That's a nice touch. Kind of adds some drama to it, I'd say. But it definitely needs the aid of camera shots and everything to work with that. He sounds fantastic as always, of course, as well. It's promising, but we're not sure where we're gonna get there. I'm not entirely convinced, but I like it. I'm optimistic. Yeah. Alright, what's next? Oh, I've been moved again. Okay, yeah, we've seen that. Ireland images. Alright, let's see. Whoa! Hello! Not bad. Not bad at all. Looks good. Looks really good. Not so sure on his outfit. It's, I mean, if he likes it, he likes it. I would never wear anything like this. I would feel so so what do you call it, like observed. I feel like everyone would just look at me and they would comment at me, and I would feel so uncomfortable. But if he feels good in that, then all the more power to him. Kind of utilizing like the symmetry of the stage layout here. I like that. Lighting's great. It's like yellow and blue, and then these kind of have these. It has both the cold lighting in the middle and then grows warm to the sides. That's a great shot. Nice image composition as well. Like really kind of working in tandem with the what's it called? Like the layout of the stage. It looks fantastic with this kind of angle. I like that. I hope that this is kind of a shot from the performance as well when we see it live. Like one of the video cameras has this shot in it. It looks great. Nice little prop behind here as well with the little mini stage, I guess. Of course, you brought out the amps. Guitar plugged in. Nice, nice. We know that it's definitely going to be live played. Nice like little lighting here as well, done with like some red down there. Whoa! Well, the ambitions are definitely there. Very golden. It's very intriguing. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Looking forward to seeing that one. Looking forward to seeing that one when we see the clip. Looks good. We got some information about Switzerland as well. Like how many there are a lot of songs. We have Moldova and Sweden left as well. Do we have even more than that? Next up, it's Switzerland's Remo Forer with our first big ballad of the day. It's also the second song about war, but this one has a very different vibe. Remo is just 21 and was the winner of The Voice of Switzerland 2020, so he's no stranger to a big TV audience. You can find out more about him on the link below. Remo's drag name would be Remy Reclet. We love this. Do we? Okay. This 21-year-old might be fresh-faced, but he comes armed with solid vocal cords. Yeah, that's for sure. After a childhood of playing traditional folk music on the accordion in his little Swiss village of Hemberg, surrounded by picturesque hills and green meadows, Remo moved on to the piano. Given time, he might have found fame with his accordion skills, but it was his singing that landed him victory at The Voice of Switzerland 2020. He also triumphed in the German version of the music game show I Can See Your Voice. If Eurovision fans think Watergun has a message, they'd be right. Remo says we are currently faced with global crisis and war, and we must live with the consequences of decisions we didn't make, but I still hope we can change things. Remo Forer is an impressive young voice with wise words. Alrighty, righty. We know a little bit about him now, I guess, and his potential drag name for the future. What's okay? I guess Croatia's gallery is what we're gonna check next. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to zoom in. We're all seeing it, don't we? Aren't we? Yeah, we don't need to talk about the elephant in the room. It's grand. It's chaotic. It's exactly what it should be. Got some kind of unison layout here as well. Some nice clothings as well, I'd say. Yeah, it's definitely something special. Okay, people are lying down on the floor here. Alright, I'm standing over. Colors seem to be just relying on the red, but we got a lot of yellow going on in the back on the LEDs as well. I mean, this one is like we can't really know what we're gonna get, because obviously the song is so chaotic that I think like the backdrops will be equally, like what we're gonna see on stage is gonna be equally chaotic to the song, just like it was in the national final. And it's very difficult to just take out a few images, because you won't like remember some of these images from the song. You will just remember being just completely floored by everything that you're gonna have to take in. Good costumes, we gotta be said. We got a silhouette shot here. What is that in the background? I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent, but I'm sure it's just fantastic. Yeah, I mean, why not? Ah. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. They're doing what they're gonna do. I mean, I'm not sure what to make of it. I mean, people will remember that. People will vote for it like crazy, and it's gonna make it. I think I've just kind of, what do you call it, like I've just come to understand that, yeah, this is what people are really gonna be clicking with, and I can kind of understand it, because it's something that you will never forget that you've seen or heard. So yeah, looks good. Looks good. Moldova. We haven't really seen like the clip from, like, we've only seen a few clips. We haven't seen Portugal's clip yet. Croatia's gallery. We got Moldova here. Time for a change of pace now with Moldova's Moldovals, Pasha Perfeni singing Soarele și Luna. If you need emojis, this translates as the sun and the moon, so that's all very helpful. I didn't need emojis, but thank you. This isn't Pasha's first spin at around the Eurovision stage. He competed for Moldova in 2012 too. Can't remember who won that year. Apparently a song called Euphoria. We barely remember it, so can't have been a big hit. Yeah. Fun fact, we met Pasha backstage at the Madrid pre-party and can confirm his pre-stage warm-up involves swaying and Wim Hof-style breathing exercises. Alright, good to know. This is a great shot, by the way. I like that. I've never thought about what he's wearing. What is that even? Alright. Eurovision runs through Pasha Parfeni's veins, having been involved with multiple national final songs in Moldova, as well as representing back in 2012, where he finished 11th. The following year, he joined forces with his wife Juliana to compose Moldova's entry O Mie for Aliona Moon. Aliona had been a backing vocalist for Pasha in 2012, and this time he took to the Eurovision. Yeah, I mean, we know all of this. Oh wait, I actually didn't. Was he on the piano? I need to watch that performance again. I never thought about him being on the piano. I'll take it back, but we didn't know all of this. I didn't, at least. The lyrics were written by his wife and muse, Juliana Scutaru. Okay. Pasha is also known for his activism, using his music and performances to stand up for freedoms. Short and sweet about Pasha. Let's see what the next post is going to be. It's just moving all over the place. Okay, it's time for Portugal. Okay, let's see. I hope, obviously they don't have the props, but I still hope that it's gonna look fantastic. Come on. Alright, let's check it out. I love that opening.
Hi everyone, I'm Mishka from Portugal. These are my dancers. We're gonna be at stage in 5 minutes to do our first rehearsal. Well, we're super excited about this, so hope you are too. Yeah, we're about to get into it.
Oh, that's a good opening. That's a great opening. Nice use of the whites there. That looks great.
We worked on it, and at the end it was better. So we still have work to do, but I'm confident we're gonna nail it. So yeah. I mean, they perform it brilliantly. The choreography's on point. They're fantastic on stage. A lot of charisma, a lot of charm. The opening looks fantastic, but it's. I really would have wanted the concept from the national final to come with them. It's just such a great performance from the national final. I'm not so sure. I love the song. I love her. I love everything that they've got going for it. But I really think they dropped the ball a little bit here on this one. There's no props, none whatsoever. Oh, sorry. There's absolutely nothing on stage. It's just lights, and obviously a lot of choreography and great show in that case. But the props were a massive part of what made it so good. This opening though is fantastic. Love the use of the white here actually. I was skeptical about the whites, but it works perfectly in the opening. But the rest of the song, everything becomes very empty on stage. They have to rely a lot on camera angles to make it really work. I feel like this is a missed opportunity. Sorry. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong, but yeah. I mean, I think it added like a character to the tone. It was like it gave it a bunch of identity, which I think was the standout part. But yeah, okay, Moldova takes to the stage. We're gonna ignore this. What do Björn Ulvaeus and Martin Österdahl have in common? Oh, you're they're trying to get you to listen to the Eurovision podcast. No, thank you. Switzerland's gallery is up. Okay, let's see the Switzerland's gallery. Okay, so if you did not know, purple is my favorite color, and I particularly love it in combination with yellow, so you can kind of imagine what I think of this. Ugh, I hate the resolution. This color grading is beautiful. What is this in the back as well? Like the backdrop, it looks very interesting. That's a fantastic shot. This one's good too. They're completely covered in the black though in the background. Seems like there will be kind of a storytelling aspect in the performance here, which is quite interesting. It's got very odd pants. I'm not sure what to make of them. Relying on the red here. What's that? They're holding on to him with like... Okay. Kind of restraining him in a way. The red is good. The red is good. It's kind of the blue, black and the grey is back here. And the blues and... Okay, we're back. I mean, it looks good, but... It's giving a bit of like 2020... What was it? 2021 vibes, of course, with this lighting. The white, grey, and black. This is a cool touch, though. But, I mean, rely on this lighting. Why... I don't get why we have to go for this lighting when you have this. Use this, utilize this. This looks fantastic. I would have loved for this to be the core kind of color grading throughout this. We're gonna see in the video, like I hope there's a lot of this. A lot of purple, a lot of red. In combination with the black, of course. Also want like this little yellow. I hope we got some of that in it. Okay. I'm intrigued. I want to see that now. I want to see the clip. Has potential, but again with the gray lights. And finally for today, it's Sweden. There's no link to it though. We can't learn anything about Loreen apparently. One final rehearsal for today, and it's Loreen from Sweden performing her song Tattoo. It's a big return to the Eurovision stage for Loreen, who of course won the contest in 2012 with arguably the biggest dance banger in Eurovision history. There's lots of interest in whether she'll be bringing the giant lightbox prop that made such an impact at Melfest. We will, of course, keep you posted. Fun fact, Loreen's favorite cheeses are Roquefort and Gorgonzola, which are both stinkier than Croatia's Sche socks. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, we've got Ireland next. I'm kind of intrigued to look at this one. Because it looked like it had... a lot of potential from the images. Let's see what this one's like.
Ireland, and we are here in Liverpool. It's our first rehearsal today, and we're so excited to get on the stage and see how it all looks.
Don't film this, kid, because it's not the real one. The real one's coming. If I played like this, I'd be screwed.
Nice incorporation of the backdrop there with the structure.
Yeah, so good. Well, a few little bits to change, but feeling very happy overall, I think.
It's the lighting is doing a lot. It's a lot of lighting all the time. Like, it's a really chaotic light show, and I'm not sure what to make of that. Like, if we look at this, the lights are constantly going all over the place. Like, that could be beneficial, but it could also be really distracting. So I'm kind of not sure on what to make of that just yet. The pyro looks good. This is a nice incorporation of the... I think this is a part of the catwalk, right? It's a bit difficult to tell with the angles, but it's a nice incorporation of how the pyro is surrounding him like that. Honestly, I have to mention again, I'd feel so uncomfortable wearing that. But that's just me, I guess. Nice lighting. It's very grand. It could work, could also not work. It all comes down to the camera, of course, as well. But yeah, it's a nice kind of color composition. I like the pyro here on the sides. We didn't really get to see that much, but like at the moment there's not really like a lot of use of shadows here. Excluding, I just noticed the drummer is very distinguished, his shadow behind. But okay. Yeah, we'll see what that one's gonna look like later on as well. But it looks promising. Sweden takes to the stage, and we're gonna leave that for now. We got a Moldova gallery. We got some images from Moldova. Yeah, this is what we wanted. This is the costumes. It looks great. He's barefoot as well. I never even noticed. It looks like the atmosphere is really being set just from the images, and then you know what kind of song this is gonna be. Oh, we got some. Oh, I didn't even realize, but they've got like horns, and they're kind of combining to create. Oh, this is symmetrically pleasing, isn't it? Very light in the background here, but that kind of works as well. I like the blue spots actually work for once, kind of in combination with this color, which is a bit intriguing. But I think they offer a nice touch to this color composition. Looks good. That's a nice use of spots as well here. It's a bit difficult to tell, but it looks... I like the symmetry of everything. I think it looks great. Moldova is doing... I mean, we know stagings and Moldova is just a match made in heaven. What is this color grade? Like, finally, no gray, no black and white and blue and gray. This, it just like melts my eyes of just perfection. Got some purple in here as well, like the red purple, like a red and blue kind of combination. This looks so cool. Judging from images solely, Moldova is the standout. Moldova is the standout of today. That looks perfect. Wonderful. Alright, let's check out Croatia. Be ready. Let's see what we're gonna have here.
Hi, we are Led 3 and we are representing Croatia on this year's Eurovision.
Stop strumming the guitar, please. It's very distracting.
And happy and excited to be in Liverpool. Led 3 and Mama Stu loves you people. Yeah, okay. We protect you with the power of
I want you to take a deep, hard look at what it is you're seeing in front of you. And then I want you to kind of just have that, and you just continue watching as we move into... Yeah, take it in. Do it at your own speed. We don't need any audio for this. We just take in what we're seeing in front of us. This is... You just don't want to know what he's thinking right at this moment. Okay, lighting, it's good, I guess. It's like so hard to just tell what to think of it. It's gonna stand out, it's gonna do exactly what it wants to do, and it's gonna do well. That's Croatia. I mean, fair play to them. They know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. And if it's your thing, it's your thing. If it's not your thing, you're gonna hate it. Simple. I'm not sure what to make of that, personally. Rehearsals are done, but the live blog isn't. We still got the Swedish gallery to share and 3 more TikTok clips. But in the meantime, we've left the arena to find a much-needed cup of tea. With milk, I hope, right? It's our final gallery of the day from Sweden's first rehearsal. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, big up to the photo team. I should mention it because, of course, it's like out of respect. Big up to the incredible Eurovision photography team who are just getting warmed up. Yeah, like some of these shots have been fantastic. Some of them not so much, but some of them have been really, really great. And I definitely like that one for Ireland with like the composition of like it was slightly tilted from a downwards perspective, and you really got like the beauty of the stage like crawling up with this kind of bended shape. I hope that shot makes it into the performance as well from like the video camera perspective. Yeah, I mean, we know Loreen is a pro. We actually got the structure, but it's the lighting is completely different. This is my kind of lighting. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm not sure like what to say on all of these shots. Like, this is such an incredible shot, honestly. Look at the colors. The purple with kind of like the orange combination. I mean, I love orange as well. Don't like the color of the box. What color is the box even? This? Like this kind of slate. What do you even call it? Like, do you call it a slate? Kind of texture on it? Is it the texture or the color that you don't like? Looks great. It's a nice tone to everything going on here. I mean, we know. Yeah, I think this shot and this shot really sells it. It's very reminiscent of what we saw in Melodifestivalen. Obviously, bigger stage, like taller in the roof, I guess. Nice colors, but I think, yeah, like, oh, this looks fantastic, honestly. Love this kind of like purple tone to the smoke. Yeah. I'm intrigued to look at the clip, but it is what we expected. Maybe not really like the color scheme for it. Maybe that's a little bit different, but other than that. Okay, Switzerland. I'm actually intrigued to see this. I hope there's a lot of that purple and yellow combination. Also a lot of the reds. Not so much of the black and blue and white combination there. Just look at green? He sounds fantastic, doesn't he? Nice incorporation of the red.
so cool. I can't wait to see it now in the watching room how it looked like. But I think it's also every time it's something different, and working on stage is something very different than working in a dance room. But it's so cool.
It's you know, it's he sounds incredible. I think he sounds fantastic. I'm not so sure, like this big part at the end. It's nice with the running kind of thing going on here. He does it well. He comes into the stage. He kneels down, right? Didn't he? Yeah, exactly. But the colors, I'm not so sold on the fact that they went for the gray here. I'm gonna be pessimistic about this color choice, but it's really like I'm not really clicking with that. Definitely would have wished for something else. These parts look great with the red really being the standout color, the core color here. I've seen none of the purple that we saw from the images. This is kind of interesting as well. It kind of looked like green then turned into blue, right? Like this is green, right? Or am I colorblind? It's interesting, but I'm not overly sold. I think he sounds fantastic. It would be a shame for it to just be completely forgotten in the midst of all of the other songs. He sounds way too good for that. The song has enough of a nice arrangement to it as well. I think they're doing things right, but I would have chosen a different color for sure. For sure. Alright, I think we only got clips left because we've seen all the images and we've read everything. So Moldova, yes. Oh god, I'm excited for this one. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Moldova. I'm excited for this one.
Hey, my name is Pasha Parfeni. Moldova is here, and we are so excited. We just arrived in Liverpool. So, vote number 10.
Yeah, it was cool. Crazy. Crazy.
Can I, what do you call it? Like, can I manifest something? Top 3 in the semi. It should be. Oh well, we haven't seen all of the songs yet, but this looks perfect. Like, they knocked it out of the park with this. The concept that they got going for here, like the lighting is just the sickest thing in the world. All of this red, the choreography as well. He's the most brilliant performer so far, pretty much, isn't he? I mean, obviously Portugal is also up there, you know, but he's so good. He's a natural on stage. He's phenomenal. And everyone working with him as well. It's such a great show to everything. This part as well, like, just the composition of it. So good. And like the shots here as well, like you just know you're gonna have some kind of like imagery with the camera work in this. Also think like a standout part. This, whose idea was it to put all of the spotlights just completely surrounding him when he's like during his solo here? This is such a great part. This is a performance to remember, because just kind of also, like, when you compare it to all of the other songs performing with the lighting that they've got going for, you will just remember it as, oh, the song that was, like, really, like, different in its setting and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, people are kind of, okay, yeah, now that I think of it, both Sweden and Finland are in this semi. Maybe it's not going to be top 3 in the semi. Okay, maybe that was a bit of an exaggeration. I don't know, but it looks perfect. They knocked it out of the park. This is the most fulfilling performance I've seen so far from the ones from today. This is a massive backdrop as well with how the lighting... wait, let's turn off the volume there. Wait, it could have actually been cool. Oh, there was like a little bit of movement there in the lights, right? They kind of moved. Or is that just the way the camera moves? Because it would have really been cool, like, for these like spots in the background to actually like move around in some kind of way with the lighting. Create some movement to it. I mean, there's a lot of movement going on stage as well, but it's just such a unique concept, and I love the way that it looks. This is great. Moldova, hats off to you. I want to show you what's been going on backstage today. Not really. Okay, Sweden. Final one. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Feels surreal, man. It's like it's actually happening.
Man.
I'm awfully silent. Not silent. Awfully calm. I usually look like this. No, but no, actually, I don't look like that. I'm sorry for that. I usually look like this.
Oh, we just got the images. Jason, mate, where's the hair? Where's the hair? Have I missed something? Or is it like behind it? Where's his hair? Oh, this is such an odd sight. I missed the hair. Okay, there was something I thought about here though. What was it? Like, what part was it? Yeah, here. How it's following her? Did it do that in Melodifestivalen as well? I don't remember. Did they do that in Melodifestivalen as well? How this kind of like smoke behind her kind of became like a, what do you call it, like a, not a tornado, but you get what I mean, like it rose along with her? I don't remember that. That's a nice touch though. Kind of adds a different layer to it as well, like a vertical one. Because everything is very horizontal in this performance, honestly. Felt like the images from the cameras were kind of like really setting the tone of the colors more. This becomes very, like, obviously, like, you see these, you see all of the red here? You don't really see that in the performance when you see it live. Like, this is a very kind of pale color. Kind of a pale color, I think. Definitely would have wanted the red to be more poignant. Like, really bump that up a little bit. Also, like, this color in the opening. This doesn't really look that hard-hitting as it did in the images, of course. Like, obviously, the images are saturated and stuff as well, but it's not quite the same. I would have loved for the colors to pop a little bit more. Like this. But, I mean, it's still really, really great, so I got no issues with it whatsoever. We know where we were going to get there, and we got it, so... Day one is done. Day one is done. That's the first day of rehearsals done, and Eurovision live blog season is well underway. Wait, I think I already read this in the earlier on in the stream. So yeah, we're done. We've been checking out everything. It's taken an hour and a half, pretty much, somewhere around there, and it's been nice. We're really it's really happening now. Like, Eurovision is here, and they're all there. I think, like, if we're gonna go for standouts today, I'd probably say, like, out of all of them, Malta? I'd say Malta is a good surprise. Serbia looks great. Not sure on Latvia yet. Yeah, Portugal, I'm not convinced, I'm sorry. Ireland looked good, but it's not like the standout, I'd say. I mean, obviously, like, I think the standout is for sure Moldova. Moldova is the one that really floored me today. That's the best one, I think. Sweden, we knew what we were gonna get. It's a great staging, of course, but and it looks great. But from like the most positive surprises, I'd say Moldova, and I would also say Malta. those are the two that really like positively surprised me. Like the fact that Malta managed to make everything that was so charming and great about their national performance and just elevate it and make it bigger. That's the impressive part, I'd say. So I'd go for Moldova, Malta, possibly like maybe Serbia as a third choice. Obviously, like Sweden is, we knew what we were gonna get. Sweden's fantastic, but if I pick like the ones that really like, yeah, these one made an impression on me from these very clips. Then I would say Moldova, Malta, and I guess I'd probably say Serbia as a third choice. Ireland's good, but it's not all the way there. It's like a lot to take in, and I need to see it from camera angles as well. So yeah, I think those are my thoughts. I'm guessing that we're gonna get, let's see, so tomorrow we got first rehearsals for all of these, and then first rehearsals for all of these. I'm guessing like when we get the second rehearsals, we usually get, it from like camera shots, right? Or am I wrong in that? Let me know if I'm wrong in that. It seems like we're gonna get all of the songs on 3rd of May. Obviously I will be working. I guess you'll be working as well during this day. But I guess we'll do a stream at the end of it and look at everything that we've missed. It's a lot of songs. But I think we usually get camera clips from like the way that it's gonna be presented on screen on the second rehearsals, but I might be wrong on that. Oh, it's the first rehearsal. The Big Five and Ukraine get the first rehearsal on the same day as some countries do the second rehearsal. That's a weird schedule. It's a really weird schedule, but okay. I guess because they're not prioritized, but still. I'm correct. Yeah, okay. Good. Second rehearsals are full not full clips, right? It's just 30 seconds, right? Yeah, I think so. Gruda, I only vote based on the songs themselves at ESC, always. Yeah, I mean, I work the same way. I would probably not vote for something due to the stage show. I'm voting for my favorite songs, but I always like think, what's it called? I always think that it's very... a song can deserve its position like more depending on the staging. I think that's also a layer that's always been taken into account for me. I always think of Moldova in 2018, who had one of the worst songs that year in my opinion, but probably the best performance, and then I think 10th place was absolutely deserved. So I think that's something that I always come back to. Like a stage show will not make a song I dislike into my favorite, or a song that I'm indifferent towards, or a song that I just kind of like. It's not going to make it into my favorite because I prefer the songs, but it can absolutely move it up my list and make me appreciate it more. Stage show subconsciously influences how you perceive a song. Yeah, that's a layer to it as well, I'd say. You have to kind of separate it from listening to it in studio cut. Of course, France last year is a great example because it didn't quite click when you saw it live. Obviously the sound was a little bit off as well, but for a song I thought it was might have been the best song last year in my opinion. Like my favorite song probably. Well, I guess tied with Greece and Sweden, but then I didn't really care for it as much when I saw it live, and that can always happen. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for what we're gonna cover today. Looks good. It seems like a lot of people agreed with Moldova being probably the standout from today's session. And yeah, tomorrow is another one. We got 10 songs tomorrow as well. And yes, Andy, there is a massive game going on tomorrow night, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to cover it tomorrow night. Like if I'm gonna be able to talk about all of the rehearsal stuff tomorrow. We'll see. I'll decide tomorrow. Might end up being spontaneous. Also might end up depending on what happens in that game, Andy. And yeah, Alepan, you're absolutely right. Certainly for people who are coming to the songs Cold on the Night. Yeah, if you haven't heard the song before, of course the stage show is going to be like play into it massively. Because that's the first impression you get of it. Alright, so that's that. We got Israel, Azerbaijan, Czechia, Netherlands, Finland, Denmark, Armenia, Romania, Belgium, and Cyprus tomorrow. A few of these going to be interesting. Obviously, have we seen Cyprus live? Have we seen him perform it live before? I haven't, but I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of stuff. The ones that I'm looking forward to seeing is of course Finland, but I think Finland's just going to be very similar to what it is in the national final. I think Armenia is an interesting one. I'm going to be keeping my eyes on Armenia to see how that one's going to look. Azerbaijan could be interesting. Like, what are they going to do with a song like that? That's kind of piqued my interest a little bit as well. Czechia is interesting because I didn't really click with didn't really click with the performance they did in the national final, but it was kind of, I mean, it wasn't the most expensive of national finals, so maybe that's why. So I'm intrigued on a few of these tomorrow. Some of them I couldn't really care less about, like, well, I don't need to mention any names. But yeah, some of them I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all going to be about. And yeah, I hope you are as well. So thank you for joining me today for yet another stream. I hope that you will join me for, if there will be one tomorrow, then I hope you will join me for that, where we can discuss a little bit more, some more rehearsals and take a look at them. Other than that, maybe like another day soon. I want to try and keep up with the rehearsals as much as I can, but obviously it depends on how allowing the schedule is, I guess. But yeah, thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope you all will have a really a really lovely rest of the evening or day or wherever it is you are. So yeah, have a good one, and yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.
You here anymore? These tides return. face the light. When your time is right, I'll see you on the other